Rancho, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense is on the field for the first time today. The play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take a shot. Pulls in the deep ball. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got an open man. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Stanford's offense will go to work for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season.
Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's blocked. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. It's always going to extend the play, make it hard on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella at tight end.
He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Tight ends can be the quarterback's best friend down in this area of the field. When the windows get smaller, you need bigger targets. No better option than the big tight end.
Stanford, 7, Boston College.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Long way to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Open space at the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They want to run it left here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The running game has been slammed in reverse on the last 2 plays. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and 17. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. There he goes. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give out of the gun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. He stands on the result of the play. Boston College will send out the punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Throw. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep
wide open on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gonna run it. It's Suggs. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. He's going to fire to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is.
He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
42, Boston College, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
Turning it on! They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
At the 40. First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Going right to work up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's got room.
He does a really good job dropping back to pass, and he wanted to pass, but man, so dynamic. Sees an opening, takes off, makes a huge play. And if you think the crowd was excited before that, now they're really lit.
Snagged in the middle. It's Petrie. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking, on the move. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! The Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. looking to fire. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
He'll throw on third down. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Off-play action on first down. Complete in the middle. Gets away from one, finds room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Complete. Still on his feet at the 45.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how...
Bounding over the top. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, first and 10. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll ride the hot hand. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown! They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they...
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got him 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
So SMU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down.
Scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic, but I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That's reeled in. It's Everett.
All right, nice gain on 3rd down there. No, you didn't get the 1st down. Now it's a thought process, right? Early in the game, do I want to show aggressiveness, or am I going to be a little bit passive? Your decision. Go for it or not.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Looking for room. It's Rock. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Rock. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rock. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Petrie. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Makes the grab. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stop behind the... Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Stanford 14, SMU 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback's got the first. A lot of room to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent's cylinder is right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
First down for the offense.
At At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Going for 6. Give him 6. Touchdown, Stanford!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's trying to get it in. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Here we go. He might want another play. The play-action fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Here comes the Heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. What a disappointment. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to the big tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over.
Looking for more room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
SMU 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Mustangs in the hurry up.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pressure coming. Boom. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Petrie. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rock. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Cardinal! Fitted in the window for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished that.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stop. As soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Turning it on. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for... When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total dominance.
inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be
wide open spaces. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got it in the middle. It's Petrie. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Rushes on him. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. They'll run the screen. Breaks the tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have...
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warrick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down. They might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. And the Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Barrett. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Caught. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. It's on target and complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sperry. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Lost a throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. They just keep firing. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Petrie. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off, and by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that.
He smashes his way through again. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Noles moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
To the air, it's Berry. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Stanford! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Traore. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Stanford. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Sperry. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Smith. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Noles will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got his man on the right.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Noles are marching down the field. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wants to keep it in the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick strike complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Bring in the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for a man. It's Berry. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On the option. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete, as they were trying to strike for 6. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll leave it with him. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Rock. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Takes the handoff. It's Rock. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
at the 36.
Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take... When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Hit right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air. It's Douglas. He'll heave it deep. Snatches it on the left. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Hunter. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. Here comes the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
It's so nice to be an offensive coordinator when you got a guy that can do this. What an unbelievable job. Scrambling around, buying time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to call it, running a long way and scoring a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Clark. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a little space. It's a running room. Running inside the 20. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
I mean, these offenses get in a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot.
The drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Plucks it out of the air. Ball is loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got him downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Pitt pushing the pace. Handoff from the shotgun. He's in open space downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. Trying play action. Immediately fires to the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. It's caught. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Right on target this time. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Off the play fake. Throwing right. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Grab behind the line, it's Hunter. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Hit right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Clark. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. To the air, it's Douglas. With the catch, it's Brooks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to... On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Right on the money. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Firing to the right, complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 35, he's loose. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Stanford! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
To the air, it's Douglas, using the quick game. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Pitt pushing the pace. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
That's caught. It's Hunter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before
turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, it's Douglas. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Pineda. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Traore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Under fire. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. The play action fake. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it set up on the outside. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he